been some good time, I think.
What you said?
So it's been a good week, and it's been like a good time since we like recorded, which is
I
nice.
think like a week since we recorded.
And of course, like when we start to record, a train would like pass by, just to state their presence in the area.
Nah, I thought that.
So what would this pod be if we didn't have a train coming by sometimes? I mean, now I feel like the audio is better, so they don't really hear it, which is good, in my opinion. What the fuck do I know? I'm not the viewers, and that's the problem.
Here we
I
go.
need to know what you guys would see.
This camera's gonna fail us. We're gonna have to invest into another one.
Eventually.
Tried like
Of course.
5 cards already.
And it just cuts off, cuts off, cuts off.
I'm gonna have to just go with the shit on the afro. No homo, I just like my hair like a female.
You're good, bro. It
Nah, let me
is.
stop.
It is. It's out there.
It's out there. I feel like I shouldn't even like. Is the headphones kind of?
It's sunken in. No, you look good, bro.
Is it messing up the fro though? So
Nah, it gives it that poof in the back, bro. It's that in that bow to it. You look like you do like gaming and like open word poetry.
well, I play games, but I be playing games.
Listening.
I do write poetry. Fun fact.
I haven't heard any poetry from you.
I got a scholarship for what was it? In high school for a poem that I did. It was kind of controversial actually. It was called I Am Angry in My Grave. I posted on some poetry website and niggas was coming at me. It was
Do you remember it?
not off rip, but I can definitely get the lyrics and we can definitely cite them shits. But it's I'm angry in my grave, and it was during Black History Month, and I basically pretended to be Martin Luther King and kind of said what he like I thought he would say in his grave, and then
About
I
like
titled it "I'm angry in my grave."
about like what the current generation is.
Yeah, it was kind of crazy actually. That was like in 2015. So I won an award in high school, and they told me to post it. So I posted it. They gave me $200 and helped me pay for like my books and shit for college and shit.
No, that's really dope. Shut up.
Yeah. Damn. Hold on. Keep the conversation going.
Yeah, and that's actually really, really cool. Bro, like, do you feel like your poem would still be relevant now today?
I feel like I would probably get canceled for the shit that I believe in, but yes, it's still relevant.
If you were to rework it, you think it would be good?
Like I feel like the left wouldn't support me, but the right would.
I get that.
Like instead of like Twitch, I'm Rumble.
I guess so.
Unfortunately, I do see myself leaning towards more of that way, which is kind of sad.
The Rumble.
Like the I'm not a Logan, I'm a Tate. Feel me?
I guess you're making sense. You're giving good references. We don't need to deep dive anymore.
Am I?
I feel
Stop
like
calling my shit deep dive. I'm just keeping the
I'm not saying deep dive. I just meant you're trying to make a calm reference. You're like that's like wait, who'd you say? Who was the first name?
Oh, you can't.
You said Lorenz?
Who the fuck is Lorenz?
You said I'm Lorenz and then I'm Tate. And I was like, isn't that one actor?
No, Logan Paul.
Oh, okay.
Andrew Tate.
Oh, okay. I guess. Hey, wouldn't it be more like Logan Paul and KSI? Because of Prime.
I guess you're right. No, KSI and Andrew Tate. No.
Are they both boxers? Isn't Logan Paul the boxer?
Beefing, like I saw some beef between them. Like,
oh, wow, I didn't hear about that.
All right, first of all, I'm gonna have to make.
Oh, you found it?
Yeah, of course.
Oh, we here.
Guys, I am angry in my grave.
So I'm gonna have to enlarge this.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to change the font and all that. Nigga, like thinking.
I was hip. I was urban.
Yeah, I feel like niggas need times the room and like. All right, thank you, bro. I didn't think this would be the way we would start. But before we start, I would like to say that I might have fucked up this thing real quick. Let me Command Z. good. Shout out to Command Z. Alright, but before we start for real though, welcome to the Jungle Squad cast. You feel me? This is episode fucking 35.
Yeah.
You feel me?
We here.
Let's go. Damn, we on episode 35. We've been doing this shit for the whole 2023.
For real. We've been potting, bro.
We've been meeting some new people. This shit been a little bit of a vibe, you feel me?
For real, there's a lot of like exciting things that could be happening and should be happening and
That
will be happening, and I think it's exciting.
Yeah, like I like the way the pace is going. We're in season 2 strong. We already met a lot of people. I think season 2 is already keeping up with how season 1 already started, if not even better, to be honest, because we got the shit rocking after the end of season 1 all the way up until now. Like
Season 1 was more organic. That's why now it's generated like a path plan, like for what we want to do. I assume.
You know what's crazy? Because in season 1, they didn't see only us until like we had episode 18 and 19 together, which was like 3 different episodes because we fucked up that week. But yeah, I got more content.
Yeah, we really
You
did
feel
that.
me? And then the other one was the first episode of this like season to season 2. So then after that, we just been having a lot of people over. We just been having we have been on a search for that third though.
Yeah, we really have been. We can use a third host. That'd be fun.
Or fourth, and then flip floppy. Like we've been trying, but like it's been rough.
Someone who wants to come like a con like 2 times a month, you know?
You feel me? But to my fucking left, you already know this is my nigga Rad. We've
Yeah,
been
what's
here.
good?
You feel me? Season 1, season 2, hopefully season 3, 4.
We'll be here.
Till 10. You feel me? I want to.
And then we get a movie.
Actually. You already know me, guys. This is Ape Loso. Well, I hope y'all know me. If y'all don't, my name is Ape Loso. We chilling here. We podding here. No more interviews for a while. We want to kind of like bond a little bit. Like, it's not that we don't fuck with y'all. The interviews was lit. You feel me? The last
Definitely
one,
love them.
we got to choke a woman legally with consent.
With consent.
You feel me? So like that was amazing. I learned so much about the progressive like generation that's going on right now and how strong and women empowerment and all that. Like it's great out there. Like we're living in great times. And
Yeah, for real.
the other interviews has been great. We talk behind the scenes about certain things that I won't talk about on here, but like as far as like, you know, competitions that me and Rad were thinking about, like, it's fine. We'll keep it at that Patreon episodes, but
Yeah, for
it's
real.
been great though. Alright? Before we get deeper in that, you want me to do this or you want to just keep talking about me and
No, I think the best thing to do before we move on is bring it back. It's a really good time, and we have a very nice opening excerpt from Abe Loso that he likes to give out. So lend your ears, please, and pay attention.
Alright guys. Before I say this, hold on. Alright. Yeah, and nervous. Alright. I would like to say that I was in high school when I wrote this. This was 2015. I actually really worked hard on this assignment. It was a poetry that I had to do. I was in an AP English class and we had to perform it. And clearly, she really like her name is Mrs. Fairweather. She really liked it and liked how I performed it. So I was like, all right, bet. So I would like to say, don't judge me, okay? Don't cancel me, and this is just my views, and this is how I feel, honestly, even till now. So, but I would say it a little bit less aggressively, obviously, you know, because we have sensitive ears and feelings. You know, I want to be empathetic. That's the word. I'm trying to learn
That is the word.
You know, I'm trying to learn a little bit more of empathy, but this is how I felt that Martin Luther King would be saying in his fucking grave, okay? And this was for Black History Month. I don't have the Martin Luther King voice, but I'm gonna do some other shit.
Let's do it. Give us what you got, bro.
Alright. Martin Luther King's perspective. I am angry in my grave, filled with disappointment, animosity, disbelief, and resentment. Blacks had no rights. Blacks had no freedom. Whites had the rights, and whites were the leaders until I chose not to abide by the regulation of inequality and led the civil rights movement, fought conflicts with kindness, opposed to hatred and violence, and tolerances between the two ethnicities were born. But why? For the non-colored and colored could equally cause treason, or for racism to still apply in many communities. I fought for no discrimination. That doesn't mean to enslave each other, because disruption, unfairness, and the deaths within the same cause disruption, unfairness, and deaths within the same race. Excuse my stuttering. Now, let's continue. Gangs committing murders because they feel certain things are out of place. Pilots flying planes into towers. 20 innocent children being massacred. Drug dealers smuggling crack in homes. All I see upon my grave is what I devoted my life to being destroyed. For that, I am angry in my grave. All right, this is not Martin Luther King's perspective. This is everyone else responding to Martin Luther King. But Dr. King, things have changed. Blacks and whites can be friends. And we even have a black president. We are back to Dr. Martin Luther King's perspectives, and this is his response. Yes, but you have to acknowledge the fact that Obama agreed and supported what I stood for. I was a pastor who used the Bible as my code of conduct, a Bible on which Obama laid his right hand on and sworn during his inauguration, while with his left hand he's supporting Adam and Steve and babies saying goodbye before they leave the mother's womb. For that, I am angry. This is the audience. Martin Luther King will never be forgotten, and his morals will be followed. He was a great leader. May he rest in peace. This is Martin Luther King's perspective. How can I? Each day in my grave, I mourn. I'm frustrated and disgusted. If I were still alive today, my tears would flood America. I would speak amongst the country and say, you have been indoctrinated by the wickedness of mankind. Propaganda is being embedded to get wrong points across. For that, I will continue to be for that, I will continue and forever be angry in my grave. This is not Ape Loso, guys. This is Carlos Vasquez. Thank you.
That was deep, bro.
Thank you.
Deep. How old were you at the time when you wrote that?
I was 15, so I was like 17, going into 18 at the time.
What? You said I was 15,
No,
going
it
into
was
17.
2015.
Oh, okay, you meant the year.
Yeah, it was 2015, and I was like 17, 18ish, like around that age type shit. Yeah, and I wrote that, man. It was literally right before college. So.
Well, I can see why that would have been an award. Definitely sparks interest and controversy, for sure.
At least, yeah.
Because yeah, it's definitely hard to say like what someone would have felt in the past, like someone from the past would feel now coming back, like actually being in their shoes if they were experiencing it as the years were going on as well with us. So that's my only thing about it. But I definitely appreciate hearing a point of view though from a perspective. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because I mean, there were definitely points made when you were just out talking about propaganda, for example, and I feel like that even relates to now with like TikTok, and for example, with like a lot of things that are trending and going on to distract people from what is actually happening.
Shit's still relevant.
Exactly. There's still gang violence. There's still black on black crime. You know.
Damn, you were listening. I appreciate that. I hope niggas was listening.
We were the only two in the room.
We started the pod. I know, but like you could have.
Started scrolling on my phone would have been crazy.
Yeah, talking some other shit. Like this was a time where 20 innocent children were like massacred and shit, and like there was like news and shit at the time.
I'm gonna put real quick. We're gonna give me a solid 10 seconds of going like this. And then we're gonna loop that in while you're.
I'm not doing that. That's fucked up.
Make it look like I'm scrolling on my phone.
Me? I already had that on video with the song around me on all platforms, guys. You feel me? Ape Loso around me with this girl Renachi. Shout out to
Was that
Renachi.
when I used your bar?
Nah,
Where is that?
you was talk around me. So many people are around me. I don't
Hmm.
know why I feel so lonely. I just got to chillin' with the homies. She like my vibes, but I'm pretending to be. You feel me? Sad shit. Somebody
I
help me
just
be
took a
happy.
random acapella.
Yeah.
He said, hold on, here you go.
Somebody help me be happy. You feel me? That's all I'm looking for is happiness continually.
Yeah, remember? Have you practiced like
Happiness.
like the singing lessons
Oh
we
yeah,
had the other
bro.
day since
Yeah,
recently?
bro. You want to show him your notes, bro? Cause you
Hell
was
no,
hitting them shits,
we ain't singing right now.
bro. I can connect you right now. Like,
We doing fine. But I was just asking a
all
question.
right. So
That was funny. We sung, we
Ape
sung together,
Loso
bro.
and Rad are going to have a karaoke coming out with a cover song by
We don't
Imagine.
give them the full thing yet. We just it's a surprise, bro.
But I know which song I'm doing now.
Yeah, no, I know what song we're doing too.
All right. All right, so the song would be a surprise, and I won't finish that sentence. And if you can finish that sentence and figure it out, then figure out the song. You feel me?
Yeah,
But
put
we're
it in the
gonna be
comments.
singing though. We're gonna be singing like, and unfortunately, it's hard for me to admit, but this nigga Rad can sing, bro. You
I
feel
can't
me?
sing.
He can sing, and I'm going to train him,
Can't sing.
train his vocals and his diaphragm, so he can officially be the next member on the Jungle Squad to hop on my features and sing those little hooks that I need to
He's
be
trying to get
singing.
me to be the and they're like, who's that singing? He's like, yeah, that's me. And then,
What you say your name was?
yeah, we worked on a couple names, bro. But I
Yeah,
forgot
I
them. There was a
forgot
lot.
every single one of them.
What were you, bro?
Huh?
Weren't you like I don't even. Yo, yeah, you changed your rap name, bro.
Not my rap
It was
name. It was like my alter
yeah,
ego you coming
alias
up with. Yeah.
Charlie Lewis.
Oh, yeah.
Charlie Lewis or
Nah, it
Charlie
was
Lewis?
Charlie Loso.
No, it wasn't Los. It's Charlie Los.
Charlie Los.
Yeah,
Charlie Los. Alright, I'll fuck with Charlie Los.
I
What
think I
was
had like.
yours?
I think I was like, cause you can make like a decent rap name
I
anyway.
gave you one, but you was tight, but it started running something bucks, right?
It was like, nah, I came up with Alan Quavo.
Nah, but there was something before that,
Yeah.
bro.
Oh, this nigga said Jorge Bucks. Like,
Yeah,
damn,
Jorge
that's
Bucks.
a crazy ass rap name, nigga.
Yeah,
Fuck that.
yo, nah, Jorge Love because he's a singer, so we'll change Bucks to Love. He's not a rapper.
That's
Jorge
crazy.
Love, that
Nah,
shit fire,
that
nigga.
sound like a
Jorge Love featuring Bad Bunny.
bro. He sound like he's competing against Bad Bunny. It don't sound like he's
Nah,
working with
bro,
Bad.
that's tough. And them niggas on the songs
They got a
together.
feature.
Yeah, bro, I'm about to get you on one of those Spanish songs and really
I'll be
ball
alright.
the fuck out so you can go and brag about a bitch and her bonus hoes. Ooh, ooh,
You in
ooh,
this
ooh.
bonus hole
Let's
situation.
talk about some bonus hoes. Some
This man
bonus
really wanted to
hoes.
put bonus holes.
Some bonus hoes. I want to talk about your fucking bonus hole.
We're gonna do it. At least let's come into the serious.
Seriously,
We're not gonna
guys.
sing about some bullshit. Alright.
I mean, I got serious enough, man. I was good. I was really serious in that I'm angry in my grave. I even pretended to almost cry and really get feelings.
Nah, you choked up, nigga.
I
This nigga
didn't.
trying to play it off.
I didn't. That's like,
Excuse me.
but all jokes aside, though, like literally,
What is a bonus hole? Like,
all right. There's two things we have to get out the way. One, it is a fact that this information came out, but two, there's a however, and that however is that it wasn't like some legal like state or like some statewide demand. It was like I think someone recommended it, like either a college or people who worked at a hospital. I can't remember who recommended that this is what should be in order to respect people's private parts and shit like that. And I was just like, what?
wait, you said to name private parts? That's what it's for?
To name a female's vagina instead of calling it vagina or pussy because sometimes there's like different like people who identify themselves as like men, female,
Yeah.
trans, and other and shit like that. So it's like they don't understand that. They don't want to like kind of like I don't know. I
I
guess they
don't.
want to avoid. I don't know.
Are they trying to make everyone feel equal? I mean, would then they be erasing the word penis as well?
I mean, I don't get it. What would they call it? A third leg?
Right? I don't know. Like extra footing. That would sound better, maybe.
A baby maker?
A bonus pipe.
It's already a pipe, nigga. If you
That's
only
why it's
have one
bonus.
pipe,
They switched the bonus hole to bonus holes. I don't know. I personally feel like I can live without bonus holes. I could keep the words
what's a
we've
like?
worked on already. We've done a poll recently, and we found that people tend to like vagina a lot more. So,
Yeah,
and we don't need
vagina
to switch
over
to bonus
pussy.
holes.
So vagina is clearly a word in terminology. But I get it. But like, is I don't understand that, bro. Seriously, because like
Is it for equality?
no, because when I was like looking it up and how other people were reacting to it, it was like women kind of enraged and like offended that like why are you calling my private part a bonus hole? Like it
I
is a
mean, yeah, you're
vagina.
trying to
Like
change something that's been a common name for forever. Like this is what it is. Like this is my yoni. Like you feel me?
yeah, that's like I don't like I get it, guys, but like this is where I feel like we're transitioning to the like the Matrix, I would say. Like not to get on some conspiracy shit, but like really conditioning ourselves to be okay with things that's
Everything.
not reality and making things reality, okay? And I think it's becoming more and more apparent as we get older and the kids get younger and like I teach these students and how they're already conditioned to think this way and feel that way. And I get it, guys. Everybody's entitled and freedom in America, but this is like becoming a thing where like where is like where does the line end? Do we
I
keep
do
pushing
agree.
it more your way to make your lives more comfortable? And because we don't want to offend, because we'll get either canceled or publicized or this and that? Or is there a fine line? Is there a middle where we can all sit here, cooperate, respect each other, and like not even get offended of shit like that's on the internet on top of that? Because like nigga, it's the internet.
I don't feel like we're ever gonna get back to a time where it's okay. Like I feel like we're. I mean, that's a lie because I feel like we're getting to the point where it's just so much like cancel this, cancel that. I don't like this. I don't like that. Make this okay. Make this that okay. Like you know what I'm saying? That
It's too much
it's
of it.
gonna no like history repeats itself in terms of like trends. Like people dress like it's the '70s. People dress like it's the '80s. There's vibes like those times too. So maybe we're just gonna hit this eternal cycle and loop back over where everyone can calm down and we can go back to
Go
making
back to the
jokes.
savagery.
Not the savagery, but at least like I'm not even
That's
saying like
crazy.
people can't express who they are, but I'm just saying like everyone's just calm with who they are. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, like
And it's okay to like someone wants to joke about it, if someone wants to, lead into that
yeah,
deep dive.
it's
Like
okay.
it's people have opinions. It's their opinion.
Yeah, like everybody, like I have friends and family members where we have different ideals, beliefs, habits, and it's okay, nigga,
I
because
love them
how can
all
you
dearly.
like coexist with the same type of people? Like you should be able to coexist with every type of person because that tells more about who you are. You feel me? You're able
Exactly.
to like connect with different types of people. Like that's good because if you're able to make like connections and those connections last, it's beneficial to both parties. You feel me?
I
But
agree.
at the end of the day, it's just like we do have to find a line where it's just like I feel like bonus holes is a no no. Okay, I'm sorry, women, everyone out there who has those who wants to identify themselves as that. As you know, I'm not a doctor, so you don't
That's
have to worry
something that
about
you
me
like.
identifying your private area as anything than
Call it
what
what you
my
want.
eyes would see, which is clear. If you were born, I'm not even gonna go that far, but
Yeah.
I'm chill.
Like I said, call it what you want. And if somehow you end up calling it a bonus hole, call it a bonus hole. But for me, like
Anyway,
I have a different term.
I know you woke up feeling crazy this morning.
Did I?
Did you not tweet at all, nigga?
Oh my god, bro. Bro, I mean like I miss the old Twitter.
Did you not see the bullshit
Bro.
that we just got molested in our sleep and had an automatic update? Not even Flappy Bird did that shit.
Nigga, I'm not even gonna lie to you. before I went to bed, before Twitter updated, I screenshotted my page of my home screen so I could see the app. And I went to sleep and I woke up and the X was on my phone, bro.
Damn.
It was crazy. Twitter X took over. Like,
I wish I would have screenshotted. I don't have a screenshot.
listen, his mama call him Twitter. I'ma call him Twitter. That's all I'm saying.
I mean, I got a lot of tweets that I tweeted with the Twitter sign on it, so I guess those are memorable. I'm gonna have to get framed up like my. Why are you in here?
My favorite.
How did she get in here?
I don't know. I didn't even see her come in. I think my favorite tweet.
Come on, fuck it.
Nah, we're not doing all that.
What?
Maybe she's just loud and by the door and we heard her because of the headphones. Cause I really don't see her.
Are you sure?
We're talking about Lucy.
I swear to God, I heard Lucy OD just now. Like she was right next to me. Are you sure she's not?
Nah, I heard that meow. I'm not even gonna hold you, but I have not seen her.
That's
she's
crazy.
Like right in front of the table, like.
You heard her again, right?
No, that was the couch down this time.
Alright, my fault.
Ah, okay. It's probably the squeak from the couch. You really thought you heard the cat.
Nah, nigga, I really heard me out. Nah, don't fuck with me like that.
Maybe she is by the door.
Yeah, she probably is, but it's alright, bro. I just gave you food. Relax. I'll give you love later. We're having a conversation for the pod, Lucy. Alright? We're trying to be great. Fuck. It went off.
We still have something else going. But what were we even talking about now?
The X, the Twitter shit.
The
like,
Twitter
I really
X.
wanted to like have a whole page where I want to actually have like a collage of all my. I have mad tweets and like, not even inspirational, controversial, like drama. Like I just want to have it framed.
Bro, I think my favorite
Twitter
thing.
memories.
I think my favorite thing about Twitter was you could just tweet the word tweet and it was a tweet.
It's still there.
And that's the thing. When I put it back, when right before it changed to Twitter X last night, I literally wrote a post and I said, "All right, I guess this is gonna be my last tweet as a tweet, and that was my tweet, bro.
That's crazy because I really don't remember that.
Because now I'm gonna drop an X. Like, what is this?
No, it's still called tweeting.
How is it called tweeting?
I literally saw it on the app. It says tweet.
That's crazy.
Look at it.
It's crazy. What was the purpose of changing the name?
He said he wanted to because he likes the letter X. As you know, he has mad different businesses with X on them, like SpaceX, Tesla X, or some shit like that.
Did you know that he got in trouble actually for having like the X? He had the X on his headquarter buildings, and I guess like the lights are very disruptive to like birds migrations and like basically like navigation in the air with airplanes.
He don't give a fuck about the planet because he's monopolizing the space. So he's on some different type of time. So it's not that he don't give a fuck about the planet, but he really sees the planet as a source to some other shit. You feel me?
Like Elon Musk on some other shit.
His perspective, I appreciate it, but I just don't like it when it's on shit that I like. Like, do it on some shit that, like, other people like. You feel me? Like,
don't try to change my world.
Yeah, like, change other people's. With X, nigga? Like, no. Like, now I gotta think about my ex. Now I gotta think about X videos. Now I gotta think about XXTasteon. Now I gotta think about X rays. Now I gotta think about X ray vision.
You don't have to go there.
All this X shit. Like, niggas went from tweeting to X zeeting. Like,
you shouldn't have to think about all those.
I'm tweeting away.
Like, bro, Twitter was just a simple name. Like, I was tweeting on Twitter. I'm on Twitter. Now it's just like X. Yo, you got X? Why am I asking people if they got X? That's crazy. Exactly. That is crazy.
Isn't that like a drug?
Yeah, like, are you trying to say it's a drug? That's wild to think about.
He likes the letter X.
Yo, now I'm gonna hit y'all up. Yo, what's good? What's your X? What's your X? You got an X?
Nobody got no X no more. They're
who got X?
What's your thread?
I said, who got X? Nobody's using Thread. Thread's like, they have like subscribers, but I believe like it's dropped like substantially.
I'm not jacking it. I'm not jacking it. I'm threading it the fuck up. Alright? You're not gonna be.
I post random pictures on Thread.
Yeah. But I do it all. You're not gonna be doing my shit like that, man. I'm gonna still be on your shit, X eating, but it's gonna be on some like calm. Throw some hate jabs at you. Hopefully you respond and I get some recognition. Like, you know, play the game.
We're on Thread?
Play the game. No, on X. On X. You feel me? That's what we're calling it now, right? X?
I guess so.
That's depressing. Shit really changed. Like, I literally saved the picture. It says 2006 to 2023 and the bird says goodbye, Twitter. Like, that might be the cover.
Yeah, let me show you that.
Goodbye, Twitter.
See that right there? At the time. Oh, I didn't even have the time on there, but that was the last picture I had, bro.
See, I don't have no shit like that.
I may change them. It's cool to have those like little landmarks of like when the times changed. You're like, look, I have the old icon picture.
Yeah.
Those are like the old pictures you're gonna see like in like 10 years from now on like a viral videos, like a picture like real on Twitter on X, and it's gonna be like, you remember the old days? And it's gonna have the picture with the Twitter logo. Same like how they used to do with the YouTube one, the old YouTube app that used to be on all iPhones.
But like, I just Twitter was like a community of birds.
It was a
Now
safe
are
place.
we a community of just an alphabet letter? It's not even a vowel. You feel me? Like it's at the end of the alphabet too. Like what's so special about X? Ah,
I feel that actually.
I have a question though.
There you go, bro.
Say if you were Elon and you had $44 billion and you wanted to buy a platform and name a platform whatever you wanted to name it, even though like you have a heart of soul of saying that you would keep it in honor, but like if you were him,
No, you're saying if I had making my own.
yeah. So like, which platform and what would you name it?
So if I had to take over a platform,
Like, say if you bought out a platform and you did some Elon shit, like his exact moves, and then like we're in his predicament, like you already got whatever platform, and now you're saying like I'm about to change the name. Like, what would you change the name to?
I'd change. If I could change any name to a company, I'd change Pornhub's name to I'mANut.com.
So like you would buy Pornhub's app,
And then you just change the name to I'mANut.com.
but that's not really a social media. Like I'm talking about a social.
People
media.
are very in the community on there on the comment section, bro. I don't know if you've ever seen that.
Not Pornhub. That's not my. I showed you X videos, nigga.
See, I'm thinking about all these like.
I can't be reminded.
But I'm giving you my answer. You see, I thought of one. I changed the name, bro.
Pornhub.
I'mANut.com. That's it.
I'm a nut.
Like imagine you want to go masturbate, and now you don't want to type in Pornhub. You just gotta say I'mANut.com.
See, man, you took it to the extreme. What about?
What are you going for?
Alright, but give me a social media one like Facebook, Twitter, Instagram.
Instagram?
Like Thread. Which one would you pick out?
I'd change Instagram. I'd name
Snapchat.
Instagram. Ooh, look at me. Nah.
You don't take me seriously.
No, I really don't know what I'd change them, bro. I really thought of the Pornhub one, and you just like you want a different answer out of me. That was a good one. I'mANut.com.
I'm a nut. I get it, but I meant social media. But I feel you. I didn't phrase the question correctly.
But what? How do you decide what to change? An actual like, you know what I mean, like a website to like.
He said because he felt like it and he had the money and that's what he did. So like,
See,
if you were in that predicament, you felt like just changing the name because nigga, I bought the shit. Who's fucking gonna tell me what else?
I feel like that's what I'm saying. Like I gave you my answer. I'm like I also don't know like really what I would want to change anything to. I feel like if it's the point where I do have the money, I'm gonna just buy a whole new site and start my own shit. I'm just letting you know. I gave you my answer. Gave you my answer. You never gave me yours. Yeah, bro.
Alright. So if I had 44 point whatever billion dollars that he had to buy one, I would literally buy Snapchat. Okay, and I would call it Spy.
That's not bad.
You know why?
Why?
Because it's like you can have this conversation on some real low key shit. It's like real undercover with these relationships, and you can still really get low and have a whole entire community fucking with you at the same time while you doing cool shit. Spy.
Is that how you consider Snapchat?
Spy? Yeah, I use that shit for the host. Or used to.
I use Snapchat to send people
Not
pictures.
anymore.
I use it to connect with friends.
I don't have the hoes anymore.
Yeah, exactly. You gotta retire, and then that's when you just take pictures and I'll let people know you're alive.
I retired and I'm lonely, but I'm happy because I'm productive. But I wish I had some. It's not like I don't have casual vagina around, but I don't have casual vagina around that I would appreciate having around consistently.
You want something you can build with. I do agree with that.
No, I don't want it at all now.
I mean,
I need to get to a place.
I mean, I don't even mean build. What I mean by, because I feel like when I speak on, like, when I say in a relationship term like build, I think you mean like legit, like we're saving our money together to move out, like, you know what I mean, and get a
Not even
space.
that,
But I
bro.
mean, like, she has her shit, you have your shit, and like
That's what I
you
mean.
meet her, and then what I mean by build is like emotional build. We
Fuck
grow to
that.
love each other.
I don't even want to do that. I just want to avoid women right now for
Women are
the time
stressful.
being. And just not, it's not even that they're stressful. It's not. They're actually a pleasure. They're really
That's it.
great, and I like hanging out with them. But that's probably why I should probably say,
I feel you.
let me chill for a little bit. Let me get my shit together and get my shit way up, so I can afford fucking with all the shit that comes with fucking with y'all on a not because I don't want to fuck with you on a daily, but at least like a bi-weekly, maybe
I
weekly,
mean, do you
depending
think
on
that
who you
you
are.
can have platonic relationships with a woman? Do you think it's doable?
Can you define platonic for me? Like I don't
I
know.
mean, no
Like I know
sex.
what
Do
that
you think a
means.
man and a woman can be like friends without having sex? Pretty much, like.
I mean, I know I can, but clearly they don't. But that's the problem, which I feel like that's going to happen to me no matter what. No, like I'm not even trying to say that sounded crazy, but seriously, it's a little bit too apparent. Even when I don't like, I just want to be friends. Nigga. Like they think I want to fuck, and then
Yeah,
they
it's the
don't.
worst. Especially when you're like meeting new people. Sometimes, like, I feel like it really puts a damper. But I also think that's just the generation that we live in because of like Tinder and all of these like instant gratification websites where like
Yeah,
people are just coming and communicating with you, trying to look for something. You just automatically
that
assume the
ass.
worst of somebody, and I
You
feel
wink
like
an
that's so
eye, and
awful.
they think like, oh shit, they're trying to fuck.
In reality, I just pressed that button by fucking accident, low key, like, you
Yeah,
know, or
man.
some regular shit. But yeah, it's weird how you can just like say hello and like someone would just totally get like the wrong idea from you, and you're like, what the fuck is going on? Like,
Yeah,
chill.
like it's kind of sad, but hey, man, it's life. It's where we're at. It's where it's what we're living. So it's like what we need to do is just identify the shit so we know how to avoid it, or when it comes to us, deal with it accordingly. Feel me?
I do, but
But how are you, man? How you been? How's life? You feel me? We took 2 weeks off. I know you got your battles and your shit. You know your litness too. You got a job and shit and life going on. So talk to me, man.
thanks, man. Uh, nah, I've been good, bro. I mean, we live in the same crib, so it's not like we haven't seen each other. But
Nigga, they don't. You know, they don't.
exactly, they don't know that until like we really say it
Yeah,
again, and then they remember.
share what you want to share.
But yeah, you know, it's been a good week. It's been a good 2 weeks. I mean, we definitely had plans to make the pod, and we kind of pushed them back. Like we both had our
He
comeuppance.
pushed it more than me.
But last night I was actually really ready. Like if you just really came and like
Nigga,
shrugged me, I would have been like, all right, let's go. Like, cause I gave you a time. I said this is the time, and then I woke up and I saw the text, and he was like, all right, let's do it. Let's do it tomorrow. No excuses. And I was like, all right. And I was down to do it today because I have
no
been
jacking
excited.
it.
And not for nothing, I have been excited. The last like pod I think we seen on social media was us actually, and that's why I'm like, it's a pretty good vibe. I don't
Yeah.
mind if people enjoy it. People
Wow.
enjoy hearing us
We're
talk.
at episode 35 and they're just watching episode 26. And next
And then
week,
they saw the lean of the plug.
yeah,
Months ago,
penis
like 2 months
promo,
ago.
man. Penis promo. You feel
Yeah, that
me?
was a good vibe.
Yeah.
Shout
Fun
out to Penis
fact,
Pro.
she was the first OnlyFans subscription that I've like subscribed to, fully paid for. Like it was like a monthly thing. Like
It was
I
the
kept
only one you paid for.
it was like it was like she was really good at what she was doing, and I was like, kind of like messaging her on some shit, like, "Yo, can you please stop fucking the same name, or like, can you fuck
Do you
somebody
really think
else?"
it's them though
And
that's
this,
answering?
huh?
Do you really think it's them that's answering?
It's her.
Or is it an agent?
It's her, man. It's
How do
her,
you
man.
know?
Huh?
How do you know?
Because I know.
Management services, you know,
Nah,
like
there's management service that's probably watching it on secure shit, but she's probably there and she probably definitely has hers on her phone and she's seen that
we'll
niggas
know if
is
you guys
taking her.
tag Lena the plug.
Yeah, like I'm really a fan of her. Like I don't have, money to pay for her or,
To
you
come to the
know,
pod, but if you'd love to come to the pod,
yeah,
you know
you
it's
can
about to
come to
get
the
with you.
pod and teach me things I need to know to please other women. You can show me
If not that, I
firsthand.
mean, you don't even have to worry. We're not gonna have these regular interviews that everyone else is having. Like, they're gonna be way better. Like, we're
On
gonna be way better. Like,
Patreon, yeah, you
everyone's
can
gonna be
get paid
asking
for like
about the Jason Love stuff. Like, we're just gonna be us, and
like
you're gonna appreciate it.
Charlie Los and Jorge Love. Like we just want to have just one fucking scene on this couch, okay? Please, okay?
Play
Please.
static.
It's not that I'm that guy. I'm not that
No,
guy.
I mean, I just think that
But
if Bobby can have these interviews,
I was about to
we
talk about
should
this
have
first.
these interviews.
Nah, but
Like,
the
you
thing
know
is
what?
that
And it comes from like her emailing them and just like getting a response, low key. And I feel like it's as easy as that. Like, we're sending this message out to the world. So like, if Bobby can do it, why can't we? Like, Bobby, please,
nah, but they've
she
been
paved the
doing
way.
this shit for like mad fucking long though. Like bro, I know this bitch life. Like I followed her since before she even had the baby and marriage type shit.
Nah, I
Like
feel you. I
this shit
was
is crazy, and she
did a
was the
deep dive on
first, the
Bobby.
only person. No, Lena,
I
the
was about to
only
say.
person that I ever like even thought the reason to even like subscribe to OnlyFans. Like I'm giving her,
Yeah,
I'm not even
you already
gassing,
said.
but like the reason why I'm saying this is that oh shit is that her and what's his name, their husband Adam, they have this show called The Plug Talk, and they already do that on a regular where they interview different porn stars, and then Adam gets to fuck them at the end with her, like on the video type shit.
Mhm.
So that's what they do. So it's kind of like a standard already, but I feel like she can invite us to like her show, and then we can like kind of like show her like that we're not interested but interested in having the conversation of maybe being interested, so we can
Maybe
maybe
it's a
lead to something
lovely.
at the end of that interview to have the same patterns that it follows already. Maybe another OnlyFans woman named Alexis Morgan can come too, so we don't have to just pound you. But
Bro,
if
if
she
you ever
wants
wanted these
that,
things to happen, you just don't mention them. You just, in good time, sir, we send the kind video out that's asking politely, and they see that. Now they're gonna hear the rest of the next 5 minutes and be like, "Ugh, God, dude." See, I didn't even mention pounding. You
no.
get what I'm
See,
saying? And now
hey,
you're like, we can pound you and Alexis
all right.
Morgan. Like,
I want to fuck you, Lena. Straight like that.
oh my
I want to
God,
have a
bro.
conversation with you. I'm not here for play. Yes, I want
We
to
just want
give
an
Alex
interview.
permission. Yes, I want an
We just
interview.
want an
I
interview.
would definitely take the interview and no fucking, of course, and
Just want
just
an interview.
a kiss on the cheek. I just want you to even sit next to me. Like,
I
that would be
mean, this
enough.
would be a cool spot. That's all we're saying.
Right here in the middle, on my fucking lap, wherever you feel comfortable is up to you. But shout out to Lena and Adam for,
Yeah.
and just taking charge on men
This is
being
like a
free.
down bad reel.
What you mean?
Down bad reel.
This is bad?
You're like, Lena.
I love Lena. Like, this is like, what other, I don't have any more porn stars that I like, but like females, like celebrities.
You know what's funny? I actually fuck with Riley Reid.
You want to talk with Bobby, you said.
Yeah, I know, but I was about to get my
Bro,
piece on
who's
this.
Riley? You got
Actually,
fans, bitch?
listen.
Who's Riley, though?
Riley Reid is like a really famous porn star, bro. She's like a super famous porn star. Like, she was like, I think she won like an award like as like a super young, like 19 or like at least like 22 for like hardest working like porn star around. Like, she does like mad shit. She has a clothing company now. Like, she's married to Pasha Beckham. But what I was saying is funny about, you're showing us love for Lena. I don't even like care to like want to pipe Riley, but
Stop lying.
no, I don't, and that's because like I know more about her now.
He's
at this
just
point,
saying that
where
reverse
like she's
psychology so you
bro.
can see humble. I get it.
Bro, can I have my piece of
Go
this
ahead.
conversation? No, but what I was saying is, I find it funny that yeah, when I was younger, I would like look at Riley Reid videos, but now like watching her be a mom and actually married to like a parkour star that I look up to, like it's really cool, like to just see like the average life of like a porn star and what they're doing, and that's why like it would be really cool to actually interview someone like in that position. You feel me?
Did you hear about how Mia Khalifa, by the way, she only shot 11 videos and she's really that famous? But she came out saying some shit about how like she actually regretted at doing all that shit. Like that shit was really terrible. Like I really had a hard time. Like please, like encouraging young ladies and shit to like not do that shit. Blah blah blah. And I'm
I've
like,
heard of a couple porn
bitch, you
stars that
better
have
chill
made
the
that
fuck out.
decision. I've heard a couple porn stars that have said that. I think another one that said that was what's her name? Lana Rhodes, actually, and she has a podcast as well. And she was mentioning how yeah, she kind of like regrets her videos as well. But like at the same time, it's like, can you and like you get that residual check in and
Nah, but it's like the
I don't
porn
know. I don't know what they're
industry.
making.
The porn industry is a nasty industry, but it's a needed industry for a
Yeah.
community of nasty niggas who are awake between the hours of nighttime. And the nastier niggas apparently who do it during the day. Alright?
Yeah.
So
Niggas
like
doing
it's
nothing to
needed to make sure men are behaving at home and not cheating on their women. It's needed for making sure that you just not out there fucking everybody every day. It's
self
just
control.
needed
Self control helps people with restraint.
to learn information on sex, on how to actually do it better for your spouse
But
or
another
anyone else. Like this, there's pros and cons to porn,
that,
bro.
and I mean another thing is too, like for example, like when I say like when like they say like they're kind of disgusted with it, but also like from going from actual like production videos to now like the generation of OnlyFans, and they're making their own like building companies and stuff like that. Like even like for example, Riley Reid, she has an agency company
Yeah,
that is literally recruiting OnlyFans models and stuff
yeah.
like
Talk closer
to
to the
help them
mic.
out with like management and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I feel like that's really cool. But how can you say that when like you're against it when it's bringing you everything to like where you are now?
Bitch, that's the only reason why I know you, and that's why you're making money, and why you even have this platform where you can talk about this bullshit that you're spewing. And it's not even that it's bullshit. Maybe you regret it and shit like that, but at the end of the day, I don't think you do. I think it's just kind of a way to increase the videos and still get those streams up. So
It's,
niggas in a different way, like reverse
I
psychology.
think that yeah, definitely just to get people to like engage on comments as well too. You want
Yeah,
like engagement. Any light nowadays is like
yeah, yeah,
you
yeah.
get 1,000 followers. Anything negative, you get 1,000 followers. It's easy, and then out of nowhere you're on a TV show, and that's the positive life for people.
Yeah,
What was it? I think you see a podcast the other
I
day
don't know.
that spoke on that, where it was like no talent is a talent.
No talent is a talent.
It was
Damn, I do
crazy.
have it on my phone, but I don't think it's actually working.
Was it on YouTube?
No, it was on like Instagram. I think I posted it if it's still on it. How do I sound on your headphones? Do I sound high or low?
No, you're fine.
Yeah, you can hear me good?
Yeah, you sound just fine, bro.
Alright. Cause my shit not moving over there.
Was it one of these? Because I heard when you said that, it honestly makes sense, and what I heard in that like
It's right
post was
there.
actually really dope. Should I just play it next to the mic, or should we
Let me
do the
see.
Bluetooth
I
setup?
don't know if the Bluetooth's gonna set up.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. Maybe you can always play it in the mic like ghetto niggas and over, over them back.
No, it's facts. Let me see.
Yeah, man, we're just trying to put y'all onto
Cause I
some
think my
wise
shit
words
isn't
this
set up.
episode. I think we went from apes poetry to another open word we heard.
Damn. The open word pod.
I gotta say it right. Having no talent is the new talent, right? So it's like having no talent is the new talent. Why niggas get famous just because they views power? Look at all the views. Violence, stupid new challenge, whole lot of ignorant dudes on a new getting booked for 2,000 because we posted nude style and think about
Run
it.
it back again, cause your mic sound better.
All right, we're gonna get it. We're gonna get it here. Want y'all to hear this. Listen in.
I gotta say it right. Having no talent is the new talent, right? So it's like having no talent is the new talent.
Yeah,
Why
yeah.
niggas get famous just because they views power? Look at all the views. Violence, stupid new challenge, whole lot of ignorant dudes on a new algorithm. Shit's getting booked for
You hear that?
2,000 because they posted nude style and think
Damn.
about it. Having no talent, that's the new talent. I saw a bitch on red carpet. I said, tell me what you do. She said, I'm pretty. It's my clit, my titties, my belly button too. I
Damn.
twerk for the gram. My videos get a hella bunch of views. That's very fucking cool, but Tell me what you do. It's
Facts.
disgusting. Hoes winning be the image they pumping. Bitches getting famous, so famous niggas they fucking.
That's a
Period.
fact.
Nigga fault they getting caught. End of discussion. You can't blame the hoes at the end of the day. Them bitches is hustling, man.
You know what he said?
Shout out Murder Mood.
Facts. Them niggas is. She said the bitches is getting famous off niggas. Famous niggas like they fucking.
Yeah, and that's literally what it is.
Why do
bro.
we know Amber Rose?
I mean, she was a stripper. Like,
Why
she
do
was
we know
doing-
Kim Kardashian?
Her father was Christian. I mean, there were relative like moments and things for that
That shit was
person,
crazy.
but and just for example, I was just gonna say like, it's I think a lesser example of what you're trying to get at, like instead of naming like Amber Rose, like people that were kind of like I guess in the industry area,
Yeah, but who? There's niggas.
of course, but I feel like it's like Instagram people like that are blowing up that like I said like
What's
that
that
just-
Michael that bitch that I'm sorry, that woman that Michael B. Jordan was dating and then it was a whole different
Lori Harvey?
Lori Harvey. Come on. That's her.
I feel it. I mean, I guess.
It's a
I mean,
sticky
now she got a
situation.
contract maybe, so we can't even talk about this right now because
Contracting
I
niggas is
signed an
crazy.
NDA where I can't talk about it.
Yeah. Yeah. You talking about me and
We cooking
fantasies.
something up.
So you want Lori Harvey over Roddy Reed?
Yeah.
You throw your shot out there for her instead of
Some
me?
black love, bro. Of course.
I want to know why this shit not loud. I want
You
to
know,
know.
Riley Reed is married. She's doing her thing. She got a kid, and her husband's dope. I love Pasha. Shout out Pasha. Shout out
Shout out
Pasha.
fucking
Shout
Pasha.
out Riley Reed. Damn,
My fault.
you just did thing to that thing. It's like perfect.
No, it's not. It's not perfect. Look,
Where's an extra echo off yours? Isn't some slight technical difficulties.
Yeah, I'm sorry, guys.
Yeah. Goodness. Damn, nigga, your hair look crazy. Nah, your shit look. You really do look like a mechanic, my nigga. Look like you be like, you got the carburetor with the look at it. And then later that night you go do open wear and you're like, the laws is crazy. This world is in shambles. I'm about to pull out the AK so you can hear the drums of liberation. Nah, that was fire though. You can't even lie. That's poetry, nigga. It don't gotta rhyme. It's open word. It don't gotta rhyme. You knew it rhymed too. It was.
Ocean and Liberation?
Did you hear it? Did you hear it? You fucked up, bro. It was a whole One Piece. What? That was a whole One Piece, man. That was fire, nigga. You can't get that out of. What's another good one? They got. Nah, I'm thinking. What's another good one, bro? I can't remember. It was like. Damn, I gotta find them. We gotta read the best ones.
You talking about One Piece bars?
Yeah.
I don't know about that one. I need some cookies. Nigga.
Didn't you use one?
No.
Yes, you did.
That shit is not even out yet. It might be out around this time, but.
So that's why when we talk about on the pod, people get to know more. About
It might be out now. You see that shit? Now that shit is on. Like it's on, nigga. They thought I was
I
bugging.
can't even find it.
Damn.
I mean-
I figured that shit out at minute 53 seconds.
I
That's
feel like
crazy.
the funniest thing about it is like we hear it, but then once you go on your computer, you normally like tap it out and then.
Nah, because I have to do mad edit. See, now I hear myself. I have to do mad editing and
There's a
shit, and
low
that shit
hum
is
I can
crazy.
hear.
The hum is
It's
valid. The hum is better than not. I couldn't hear myself at all on the headphones,
I
nigga.
could hear you the whole time though.
Nigga, you were hearing me in real
That was
life.
weird. Was I just hearing you in my mic?
Yes, bro. It was just yes, no. You weren't hearing me. Yes, because I was talking that way, and it was kind of like, yeah. Apologies,
We're
man.
back.
We're learning, and we're doing great still. So suck my dick if you think we're not.
But yeah, on to the next topic. Yeah, something we didn't want to talk about was actually Bobbi.
Oh my
what is
gosh.
Bobby.
I think Bobbi Althoff and
Bobbi
the really great podcast. I don't want to be that guy. I really don't.
Don't do it. Don't be that guy.
But I'm about to be that guy.
Wait, so what's that guy? Is it a negative guy or a good guy?
First of all, I want to say shout out to Bobbi
Shout out to your success.
and your success, and I appreciate, getting those interviews with Lil Yachty and Drake. I thought that was cool. I think your style is unique. What else? You're pretty. You are. You're pretty. And now to the more constructive things I would like to say.
What do you want to say?
It's nothing bad.
I might see them like look at this thing going.
It's because it won't stay still, nigga.
You gotta just enunciate. You gotta put the mic in close.
You want me to...
As long as you speaking up, bro, it's fine. It'll be fine. I know it feels far.
Let me be free. Damn, I can't be a free nigga with this nigga, bro. He always wants to me that.
Bro, I'm Joy Boy. You can be as free as you need to be, alright? You don't gotta worry about
All right, stop.
I'm letting you know, bro.
No.
Ever since
There's
Fear
anybody
Fest been
you
out,
would
I've
be,
been
bro?
constant Joy Boy.
No. If there's anybody you would be animated, it would definitely be Naruto.
That's not what I'd go for.
Huh?
I think I'd be in the One Piece universe.
Unfortunately not. It's taken.
By who?
That nigga right there.
Huh?
That nigga right there.
That's
I'm
not,
already,
nigga, that's
I'm
a picture.
already him.
That's him in that picture.
I'm already him.
You're okay. You're thinking about it too hard.
I'm way
There's more than enough people in the
I'm way more
in the
Luffy
universe.
than Jordy, bro.
Way more. I don't know about that.
Yes, bro. I even know more of his history.
You can know more of
I
his
am
history.
so
That
then
makes
that's
you
it.
technically that Luffy doesn't know
My
more
behavior-
of his history, which would technically make you more of like Bartholomew.
No, I know everything
just-
about
yeah,
Luffy
you-
because I am Luffy.
No, you're
Our
not.
similarities are spot on.
You're not.
I'm
Neki
just a
Godoy
little
is
bit.
Luffy.
I'm just a tiny bit smarter than him.
And
Just a
Neki
tiny
Godoy
bit.
is Luffy, bro.
Huh?
We missed our chance. They better
Nobody
make
missed
a
their
live
chance,
action.
bro.
We missed their chance, bro.
Nah, because they haven't made a movie yet.
Think they're gonna get to a movie?
Yeah, and
No.
I will be in that movie.
Live action's been out for what, about a month or so now, and
Nah, I didn't. Oh yeah, I guess. I haven't seen it yet, but
yeah, I gotta definitely give it a look. I feel like Oda being a part of it is making it like really like come to life, which is nice. But we'll see once we end up taking a deep dive.
I don't appreciate it because I don't think Luffy can be mimicked like that. But I do feel like I don't know, like it can be a good show in and of itself if it's not constantly being compared to the manga. I think if we see it for what it is versus what we appreciate
to
One
be.
Piece to be, I think it'll be a little bit more manageable, at least tolerable to the majority.
I agree with that.
That's all.
A very astute observation today.
What I do is with the glasses on, it's like Luffy with the tea. Like you wouldn't know that. You feel me?
Nah,
when I
do know
drink
that when
tea, I
Luffy
get a
drinks
lot
tea, he gets a
smaller.
lot smarter.
Yeah, I told you yesterday. So like when I drink tea, you feel me? I
This man
get smarter
has drunk
too,
no tea
and
today,
I have
just
glasses. I get smarter. You feel
So you
me?
think people with glasses are smarter than people without glasses?
No, I said
You just
when
said
I
you wear 'em.
get glasses, I get smarter. See, I didn't move it.
This time I was fucking on.
I didn't move it. It's my breath.
Shit, fucking up that mic.
You know why?
And the rubber bands on.
The rubber bands are on.
This is the fucked up mic pot.
Nah, cause I don't think it'll sound that crazy.
I know, but people here are pandering conversations.
Yeah.
Talking about the mic.
It might sound crazy. I don't know.
Possibly if we don't fix it.
I just want to make sure my voice was this clear, that clear. You see that where it's hitting the middle, nigga? Yeah, nigga. Nigga. Yeah, nigga. Fuck it up. Fuck it up. Fuck it up.
You never finished your Bobby statement.
Oh yeah, because I really don't like her. I don't like. It's not that I don't like her as a person. It's not that I don't even like her content.
1 moment, guys. Alright, after you guess this.
Is it me or is it you, bro?
I think it's me, bro.
Cause you're hitting the wire,
I
bro.
haven't moved once. Look, turn it back on.
That's you, nigga.
Or I haven't.
This nigga had me thinking it was me the whole time. Look how quiet my fucking mic
Bro,
is.
that's the
I'm
first
going to
time
turn off my mic. Look how loud and staticky it is.
I'm not even moving my mic.
It's not your fault. I'm just saying that was you the whole time, black man.
He said black man. Turn it back on. Turn it back on so we can hear him.
Now we're good. Now we're cooking with fucking money. Yeah, nigga.
We in this
In the
motherfucker.
first hour, we're gonna hit like an extra 40 minutes just for y'all because we accidentally
man.
fucked up. We accidentally fucked up, and there's a lot of shit that I want to talk to Jordy about, but not really like. But I'm gonna figure out some shit to talk to Rad about. Excuse me, yeah.
This nigga at this point, I don't know what to say anymore.
Yo, I feel like I've done it almost every single episode.
It's hard. It's hard to go between both realities because you see me over there and you're like, yo, Jordan,
I'm
we go to the pod and
separated.
I'm Rad.
Yeah.
It's like Hannah Montana type shit, but
Yeah,
you keep fucking ruining my fucking secret identity on here.
Yeah, but if they know me, they know you already.
Yeah, but not everybody.
Everybody knows you.
All
man.
the extra views, no, not everybody knows me.
Everybody in Connecticut knows you. Every time
That's
we go
crazy.
somewhere together, everybody says something to you because you know everybody.
If you know me, say something.
They literally, everyone went to your high school apparently in Connecticut.
Nah,
Shit is crazy.
it was like my elementary school and then high school. That was pretty much it.
Alright,
And then I just have a good memory, so it's nice to like remember people when I see them.
Jordy, I love you, bro. And I get it. You didn't want to talk about this, but
What I wanted you to finish was the Bobby statement.
I did.
No, you didn't. You never finished.
I said I don't like your shit.
Yeah, but then once you went into it, like the mic messed up again.
Oh my god. Alright.
What was the reason?
Alright.
What was the reason?
Bobbi Althoff. Last time, because we did have some fucked up shit. I said some profound shit. I don't know if I could repeat it, but listen. I fuck with your shit. You're a pretty woman. I like the interviews you've done so far.
Clears the throat.
Even some of the reels, they actually had me laughing. It was actually some really cool, funny shit. And I also appreciate the cinematography in it as well. The back and forth and how you have someone else in the camera holding it and then he's like transitioning back and forth. I think that shit
Unless
is dope.
she's using a remote.
Or something. That shit is dope. And I also think it's really, really funny and goofy at the same time that you fucking write your topics on your hands and lift out your hand in the middle of the fucking interview and say, okay, this is what we're talking about, and admit that it's smidge so you can't really say the entire thing. Like, I appreciate all of that, okay? So, shout out to you for doing all that
The
shit.
gimmicks are nice.
Yeah. But you have 7 videos. You have less videos than Mia Khalifa had in order to make her famous in the porn industry. And somehow you are blowing up more than Mia Khalifa in the fucking pod industry. And I'm questioning whether you are, this is why he wanted to speak about it, are you a plant? It's not. I'm not trying to hate though. I'm like, I guess this is why I kept trying to stir the conversation away. Like, but are you like how?
Can you let us know?
How and give me the knowledge and tea because clearly, are we doing too much? Giving people 3 reels a day and just telling everybody every single day, multiple times a day to follow, and is that not the way?
I think this is gonna be
How are you doing this?
the promo pod because now we've shouted out Lena, but Bobby as well. Like
Shout out to
if you listen to
Bobbi.
regular niggas reels and like their shit when they tag you in it, like if you want to do an interview, like we can figure something out.
Nah, but there's a deeper.
We'll get in there. We'll get in there.
Because how the fuck, Bobbi? Okay, you've never like. How did she get like 3 hot A-list celebrities? Pause.
If I'm not mistaken, she is a comedian as well, though. So maybe she's.
I think a comedian or a model or something.
As well, TikTok. Like I think she's.
Was she
she's
something
got a lot of
before
ventures.
podcast? Do you know that?
Probably, yeah, she's well. If I'm not mistaken, she was doing TikToks as well.
You should probably
from what else
confirm
I could see, like it was just TikToks. Like her TikTok page has a lot more videos, and that's why even she posts like that industry plant like TikTok.
Yeah,
shit,
that was
like,
cool.
Trying to egg on the moment about it.
Yeah, but it's called a really good podcast. I appreciate the approach and the content of it, but I just don't. everything about the podcast I like, but I feel that she has like a great support system, a great maybe
Team.
money, maybe advertising dollars, maybe great connections that I just maybe just the look and someone's help. I don't know. I'm just saying throwing shit out there. I don't know, but like it's a little bit not discouraging because I'm going. Obviously, we're going to continue to make the pod, but it's like a slap in the face. Like like I fucking had to drive literally in the rain to get to Shorty's house to pick her up to go to the movies. And as soon as I get there, it stops raining and she don't gotta worry about shit. Like it's shit like that. That like
What?
it's like I don't know, like I just it's not that there's an easy way for women because obviously they've had it harder for men, but there's easier like hustle bags for women. Like
No,
the
for
guys got
real.
the commercialized shit down pack where like yeah maybe they have that shit down pack more than women, but women are definitely rising up to that occasion now.
It's a
But
great time for women, bro.
they hustle
Like,
bags
don't get me
though.
wrong, y'all still have your struggles and tribulations, but I think it's a great time for women. Like, just let alone like just being a beautiful woman, bro, gets you like everywhere.
Yeah, but she's not even no
I mean,
disrespect.
I'm
Bobby's
not
not even all
commenting
that.
on her features. I mean, for her, I mean, she wears a she wears a crop top and some nice jeans. Everyone's like, hey,
Like Angela
she has
Yee
this
look better
aesthetic
than
about her, you
fucking
know.
Bobby.
I
No funny
fuck with it.
shit.
Don't get me wrong.
We gotta stop talking over each other. For real.
It's I feel like this pod's been in this.
It's I've been tolerating it, but now I don't want to keep talking over each other anymore. We're spending over an hour and 6 minutes. You should have known my pockets of conversation by now. Learn me, nigga. This is episode 35.
I'm the one talking, and you'll talk over me. You're gonna hear it during the pod
Learn
multiple
me,
times and
nigga.
be like, "What,
You're gonna hear me, bro.
nigga? I was already speaking."
Go ahead.
I mean, we gave our topic on Bobby, but I
No, we
think
didn't.
I
Because
did.
there's other shit I need to tell you.
What do you need to tell me?
Fuck. No, let me stop. Not that, but seriously though, all jokes aside though, is the pocket that she's using for, it is unique, but in the long run, do you see it kind of like playing out?
Yes, I definitely think it plays out for her, but not for the fans. Maybe like obviously she's making if she is eventually to make profit off this, she's making profit off of it, and from the reels, and the promos, and everything going on. And then if
That's
people think
hard.
she's funny, she also can end up becoming like like if her goal is to do like executive producing or do other things like that, she can get internships maybe or work along something or like what I mean, doing little reels and different shit like that for people. Like I definitely think in the long run, with the way the internet works, yeah, she'll be able to last.
But what if you kind of like,
And I,
you saw her that she was cute and you kind of like, was like, and she fucked with you and she was like, I'll take you out on a date. And that was her personality the entire time. Would you still fuck with her?
well, if her personality was dry humor, possibly. I love The Office.
No, but like that's just how she talked. That was her conversation, like the
I mean,
entire time.
there's people that are like that. Then I mean, like that are just like emotionless in a sense. Is what you're saying?
I
Because
would
yeah,
just
she
say
does
like
give like
Bobby.
lack of emotion, but it looks like it's I don't know. It's clear acting that she's trying to portray that. And
So you don't think that's her personality, like off the
no, not
screen, like
100%
she's
at
like
all. There's
upbeat.
yeah, I've seen a couple posts where like she's yeah, cause she what you see on Instagram, bro. She has way more on TikTok. Like she's done a couple interviews, like, and I think what was I saying? I'm trying to remember. But personally, I think that she's doing overall. Bobby's fucking doing a good job, bro. I'm not even gonna hold you. Like it sucks that she can get that amount of recognition in such a short time on Instagram and stuff like that when it takes people ages. But I also think like that's also I've seen like on a lot of posts like that's being a white woman in America, bro. Like you
Yeah,
can make
but
it happen. Like
you know what I also think it is though? That kind of irks me as well is that like Lil Yachty, like Drake, like certain other niggas, like we hear them do interviews, but come on, we don't really hear Drake do interviews, and
in a bed drinking champagne.
yeah, and he doesn't do it like, and he comes out
and does it to someone who's in a podcast in area who's like just beginning and not really in that culture, which I understand because that's kind of what he does with music. You feel me? He just took the same like formula and took it to podcasting where like, all right, like this is how I'm gonna do my music shit. This is the formula that niggas fuck with. I'm going to do it this way and gravitate with the hottest nigga who's out right now. Let me do a fucking feature with this nigga, and then nobody knows him. He's famous. I got his fans too. It's a win-win. So he's literally doing the shit like accessing her from her unique little like I guess what she has going on, but I don't know, bro.
What it also gives me to, I'm pretty sure she's had that purpose or like
The culture,
probably
though.
hates hearing it. No, but what it mainly reminds me of is Zach Galifianakis in between two ferns. He made my apologies, but it reminds me of Zach Galifianakis in between two ferns. He has a podcast where he pretty much would go on with another celebrity and he would proceed to like not berate them, but like, like, yeah, he would just have like a conversation where he's just kind of picking on them, or if not, like they're picking on him, like because of him picking on them, and like it would flip, and then he'd maybe ask a serious question in between, but like normally, like it'd just be that awkwardness of going back and forth, like, you know what I'm saying? And that, I feel like that's where the vibe comes from her, like, unless she literally has never seen it and she just like generated that personality. Kudos to her.
It's not even the personality. It's the fact that because it's cool, but it's like you're using the music culture. Like the people who already are established don't even get these interviews, but he comes outside the culture, and both of these parties, like just like Adam 22, are profiting off of the culture, and like it's the same white man shit all over again. It's just that he gets a slap on the wrist because he's from fucking Canada. And he's not. Is he a nigga? No, he just gets like the green light to say it. Can he say nigga?
Adam?
Not Adam. Drake.
No.
Drake.
Drake can say nigga, he's black, yeah.
All right. Yeah.
Just because you're from Canada don't mean you can say nigga. You can say nigga.
Like Canada niggas be saying niggas in Canada like
Maybe niggas in Canada say nigga. Hey, nigga.
yeah. I don't know. That's
I
just
don't
crazy.
know, man.
I want to hear it in the London song now. I never heard it in like one of those UK rap shits.
Someone say nigga.
But that's how I felt though. It's just like there's other people already in the podcasting industry. We do like those interviews. We do like those, and it's not that the interview was cool, but
There were a couple.
we didn't know. We didn't really learn shit. Really, I learned some shit about Drake's dad. Some story, and Little Yachty learned how he spent a shitload amount of money with the crayons, and it was just like that was like the gist of it. Everything was trying to force stuff. Like now, that's
The
what I'm
comedy.
saying is going to be a little bit dry off because that's what kept happening. Like the shit was like being forced eventually, and it was just like
Yeah, I've seen one when she did with Colleen Basinger, or if that's her fucking name, I forget. And yeah, where it's kind of like
Passenger or Basinger.
I forget her fucking name.
I don't know.
I don't know, but either way, yeah, she was like. Sometimes it just looked like she was trying to generate too much of like a negative like outcome. Like, you know what I mean? Where she was where she's like, oh, like you asked to come on this podcast, and she's like, no, like you emailed me, like the person that was invited to the podcast. She's like, no, like you emailed me, and she's like, no, you're a liar. You're calling me a liar. Like, you feel me? Like just like
That's
trying
crazy.
It makes it seem mad wild. Like I'm just like, oh my god. Some of it could be a little cringe, but hey, it's good content and. She got it out there, and that was like I think the first celebrity that went on her podcast, if I'm not mistaken.
Damn, Brody. As far as podcasting goes, though, I am done with talking about her, though. So, like, congratulations. I respect you. I respect Lena. I respect Adam. All these niggas who apparently are front facing 2023 right now as we speak, as most talked about. No funny shit.
You guys are doing your thing for real.
I guess Kai Cenat would be up there too, as most talked about in 2023.
Kai, Speed, AMP, they always doing amazing. They're keeping it going. AMP
Kai
just
made history this year. None of the niggas made history this year. Kai literally did the 30-day challenge in March or May or some shit.
in
Right?
February. He did a streamathon.
Yeah, see, he did
He
that.
became
That
the
was
most
dope.
subscribed. The most subscribed person on Twitch. I mean, he's still going hard, bro. He's every day he's coming in. He's streaming at 8
Who else is
or like
killing
5
shit though?
o'clock, huh?
Who else is killing
Well, I
shit?
mean, like I said, I mentioned AMP. AMP is who he works with. That's Any Means Possible, and there's a bunch of people in there. There's Duke Dennis. There's Phantom. There's Agent. There's Chris Next
Oh, I just
Door.
meant like
There.
celebrities and like the industry. Like,
Who else is doing great out there? I don't know.
you know who almost had it, but then missed it like at the last minute.
Who?
Jonathan Majors. That nigga fumbled the bag, bro.
Yeah, what happened? Where is he, bro?
He's with Megan Good.
Is he? They got together?
Yeah, they're together.
See, that's great. He needed
Megan
that.
Good was not fucking with that pastor nigga, and she was like, I need some of this type of nigga.
Damn, you remember her in Waist Deep? That was a good movie.
With what's his name?
Tyrese.
Yeah, I did.
Junior.
Yeah, that shit was crazy.
That was a good movie.
It was waist deep or in too deep?
No, it was Waist Deep. It was
Damn,
Waist
that's
Deep.
a sound I haven't heard in a while for some reason.
That long ass train coming by.
It was long, but it wasn't like
Yeah.
you feel me? It was good.
Waist
was great,
Deep's a
man.
nice classic black film.
All my black films are nice.
What's your 3 classic black films you can always watch?
I want to say Hustle and Flow, Baby Boy, and How High.
Damn. My 3 black shows I'd go for, I'd say. I mean, 3 black movies I'd go for, I'd say would be. Just had it in my head too. It's the craziest part. Life by Eddie Murphy.
I know that shit when he went to jail and shit.
Eddie Murphy and Martin Lawrence. I think another one for me would be.
Oh, I thought you meant like hood ones, like hood nigga movies.
I mean, nah, I just meant classic black movies. Friday is another classic black movie that I fucking love. And then my last one, I just had it again in my head, and I just keep. Oh, Boys in the Hood. Boys in the Hood.
Yeah, I
That's
like
the
Boys
final.
in the Hood too. That was dope. I just didn't want to seem too cliche with that one.
Sorry,
That one,
this is
Menace
like
to
a name.
Society, Juice, and all the like. I thought you was talking about hood nigga movies, bro.
Ricky.
Yeah, like
That's that
them
shit right
shits.
there, bro. That's
Like I
crazy.
seen all them shits. I started getting into Eddie Murphy's movies like recently, actually, like more of it, like his old content. Him and this other nigga, what's his name? Robert De Niro. Shout out to having a new child. He had a highlight year. Him and Scarface had a new child this year, which is crazy.
Shout out to Robert Downey Jr. as well and Oppenheimer.
He was in Oppenheimer. Yeah, he's doing his thing.
Yeah, people were worried like he couldn't like make a good role past Iron Man, and like he's been doing his thing for sure.
I appreciate him. I definitely respect him.
Shout
But
out.
him and Eddie Murphy made this dope ass movie back in the day called Showtime, and it was really fucking great. I appreciated it. I liked it a lot. And this other movie that Eddie Murphy made, not that Come to Africa shit or America shit.
Coming to America.
Yeah, there was another one. It was like it was a true story. He was playing like an actor trying to make his own movie. Dolomite. Yeah, that shit was dope. I like that one.
I like that.
It was one of his newer films too. So he was funny in Tower Heist. Like shout out to Eddie Murphy.
One of my favorite Eddie Murphy movies is Boomerang. That's a super old movie with Halle Berry in it.
I think I've seen that.
And Robin Givens. That movie's like really classic. I love that shit.
You ever seen the I forgot the name of the Eddie Murphy movie. When he basically had a certain limited time to like stop talking or some shit, and then like until the leaves came
I
out
did
or
see
some
that.
shit. I just forgot the name of the movie.
I forgot that movie too. I'm
shit
not
was
even
fire.
gonna look it up. Like,
Yeah,
if
that
you
was a
guys
funny
know the
movie.
name, can you please give us the name? Like, we need it.
They not. Y'all niggas like so far as we can see at this point in time.
It's been a year, guys. Just so you know.
It's not been a year yet for y'all. We started in February and we didn't have any real promo to like say, hey, we're coming into the pod, we're starting a pod. So that's our fault. So like it's coming as it goes, where the promo time for the part of the pod is what we should have been doing now. But it's fine. Yeah, I got a lot of episodes that whichever episodes boom, y'all gonna go back and find like there's a lot of content to catch up to, and then
Exactly.
that's
Get
it.
to know us more.
It's like One Piece, you feel me? Like I did not start watching One Piece until episode 844.
Where
And
was
then I binged all the way until there, and then that was the Big Mom arc.
Yeah, I was watching Big Mom, and then he saw
Now
it
I'm
and
caught up. You feel me? Manga and all, you feel me? So y'all gonna have
more
that
Big
type
Mom.
of experience. Huh?
No more Big Mom right now.
Yeah, she's out of well, yeah, probably now too, most likely. She's out of commission, so I don't know where we're at here. We're probably late September, early October-ish right now. That's what we do. That's how we've been doing it, man. It's been a great ride. I know you didn't want to do it, but I want to do it, man. We don't have to do it
What you want to
boys
do?
versus girls. We can just do all of
Oh
them.
my God, this
Um,
man. Before we do that, can I ask you a question?
Get some McDonald's. Give me McDonald's, the chocolate chip cookies.
What?
I want some dessert, bro. I
I'm
don't know
broke,
why.
nigga. I'm broke as hell, bro. Right now, we both rough. I gotta figure it out. We'll see. We'll see after the pod.
I just need some a two box to the face.
That's why you take peanut butter, you take some sugar, you mix that shit up, you make a dough out of it, you heat that shit up for 10 minutes, and boom, you got some peanut butter cookies right there.
Listen, I hate McDonald's with a passion, with a fucking passion, but I will eat their motherfucking Oreo. What's it called, McFlurry, and I will eat their cookie toast. That's the only two things I would be like, ah.
I miss
You feel
when
me?
you can get a cookie toe and those oatmeal raisin cookies.
They got one coming out with peanut butter.
Oatmeal raisin's way better than chocolate chip, bro.
You
Any
think
day of the
so?
year. Oatmeal raisin's better than chocolate chip cookies. Sam, bro.
You're absolutely incorrect in my opinion,
God,
but
bro.
you can have that opinion.
I'm just saying, like I wanna make sure you know that. Like personally, I
I mean,
think
that's if you want to make sure you know that's how you feel, that's fine.
the
But
reason
that's
I
not
think that is
facts.
because women that like chocolate chip cookies,
What
they
does this have to
cheat.
do with women?
They cheat. Only loyal bitches like and only loyal women like oatmeal raisin cookies.
All right, bro. I don't know where you're
Bro,
getting
I'm
this
keeping it
information.
stacked with you. It's logic. It's logic I've seen. Do the
No,
survey. You're gonna find out.
I think it has loyal women and them cheating has nothing to do with cookies. All right. I think it just has something to do with interest and
Let me cook.
convenience.
Let me
Like the
cook.
only way that a woman would cheat or leave you is if you're not interesting anymore or convenient for her anymore. That's honestly
That's what it takes for a woman to cheat.
for a woman to cheat or
It's
leave you.
possible.
If you're clicking where she thought you were clicking at when the shit first started, and it's not clicking continuously, she would be like, "There's another nigga
Who's clicking
who's
continuously?
clicking." That like, you know what I think it is? There's bitches out there who think that the first 3 months should be every single day and year. Like, what do they call it in the beginning when it's like really good, everything's
Honeymoon
great?
phase?
The honeymoon phase. So like they think the honeymoon phase is the everyday phase. And
Yeah.
it can
That's
get to that through getting through some other phases first. You
you
feel
gotta get
me?
through the ugly times to get to the good times.
Yeah, so like you meet women nowadays
But
who don't want to go through that. They just want the guy who already has everything, which I get it because honestly, that's what I want too. So it's
you want the
like,
one, yeah, you want the woman that has everything
and
already
I want
for
to have
herself.
everything. So now that's why I'm like, I'm in that transition now to where like, all right, let's block shit out. Let's really lock in, even if it's for like a week, month. Like just like make that
Focus.
difference, make that change to really lock the fuck in, bro. It's too easy to be distracted,
I
and
agree.
it leads to like easy shit fucking up and more money spent and more time wasted. But it's like you put in the right time to actually stay disciplined, and you get more results in the end. Like just going through shit than going around shit. That's just how I feel.
Amen. I agree with you.
I don't know. I know I get deep. I'm Mr. Deep Man over
That
here.
wasn't deep. That wasn't deep. That was general consensus. I feel like that makes sense for everybody, to be honest.
Niggas need to learn, bro. Y'all need to learn out there, nigga. I'm tired of seeing the same bullshit, talking about the same bullshit, hearing the same bullshit, driving around the same bullshit. Like I hate here. I know it's crazy to say, but I don't. I don't.
You don't like
I
the
don't
place
like
that
it
you
here
live. I mean, yeah. I think
anymore. It's. I feel like it served this purpose already. Type shit. You feel me?
I get
Like
what you're saying.
it's time to go. It's starting to feel more like a comfortable jail than like somewhere like a next step. You feel me?
I do agree with that. I haven't been on, bro. I haven't been on a vacation in like at least a solid 4 or 5 years. I feel like it's
So you
time.
know, now I can like move it. Yeah,
I feel like it's time
sexy.
to actually like get out and explore the world.
Yeah,
Like if you think,
for myself though, not even for like
if you think though,
love.
for a second, let me ask. If you think tomorrow you woke up and you found out you had 20, like at least a year to live left, would you change how you were living now? And like, why would you do it?
Yes, I would just probably go back to the family and just divide the months in half because I know that my family is the type to not be together. I have to see the North family, the East family, the South family, the West family. Like that's just how it is, even if it's in the same city. So I would just or state I would just compartmentalize my time with each and every one of them because I truly recognize like after being on in adulthood and shit like that, there hasn't really been anything as fulfilling, nurturing, loving, loyalty, trustworthiness that I've felt since 2000. I've been an adult since what 18, and for the
Hmm.
last 8 years basically because I'm 26 now. And the most happiness, the most, like I said, the shit I just said just now, I've only felt that majority with my family without it ending sour, without it ending on some bullshit. We've had our trials and shit, but niggas also the ones who stick around type shit as
Yeah,
well.
family.
So I've
Okay.
never, since I've been out here, I don't feel that. I've never felt that. Everyone who I've committed to having that aspire to, it's like they're either gone, some are dead, and some are like, bridges burn, tables turn type shit. You feel me?
I feel you.
So that's why I feel like I've here to serve this purpose as far as like I realize who I am, what I want to do, and stuff like that. But I realize also this is not where I want to be. It's no hate anymore to like CT and shit like that. But I just feel like if I want to get to where I need to be here, I have to be someone who I'm not, where I can just find someone who will appreciate me for me somewhere else.
I get that. What I appreciate about your answer is that I like that you keep it like, and not even say like what I'm thinking is like extravagant, but for me, when it comes to like questions like that, I like when you think about it, you think about like the reality of the situation. You're like how you're like you'd want to compartmentalize and like put it into like spending time with this family for like that remainder of the year.
Only the ones that
For
matter, and there's
for
only
example,
three.
but example for me though, like I love my family, but I definitely would spend maybe like the first 3 months with them, and I would really have to try to figure out a way to explore both. I would not. I think my life would change drastically to like the point where I would want to just travel. Like, and obviously not if I'm not living like a great life and I'm not rich, I can't like go outside of the country. But personally, I would find a way to go to like every single state I could within a year. Like, bro, I would really travel and try to like visit everything that I could and see as much as I could of the world because it'd be like a really big regret is not seeing the humongous world that God has given us, in my opinion.
Yeah, I would definitely appreciate it. It's not like I would spend like the whole year, but that's my first quarter of the year for sure.
I like those movies of like when people are like on their death, like dying, like they'll get like a sickness and then from there like they go on like road trips or like you know what I mean? Like exploratory moments where they have like a moment of self-awareness and they're just with themselves and like I feel like I would want to seek a moment like that
Yeah,
as well.
I felt
And
that.
I want family there, but I wouldn't want anyone to come for me. Like I think I was just asked this recently was how do you like to be comforted? And I responded with like don't comfort me. To be honest, give me some space, let me calm down or let me collect my thoughts and then I'll come back to you and I'll let you know if I need a hug. If I'm like shedding tears, fucking give me a hug. I need a hug. Don't ask, give me a hug. Don't ask me if I'm okay because I'll cry more like you fucking asshole. But like other than that, yeah, you get what I'm saying?
I understand what you're saying. actually had the same mentality, which is why I kind of like reminisce because of a conversation that I had with somebody. But I don't know if that's how I feel anymore because I just kind of realized that sometimes I should be around people when I'm feeling that way because they can show me a healthier way to deal with it than the way I'm dealing with it. I like how to see, all right, if you're in my shoes, what would you do? Like kind of like hear them out in a sense, whether I follow through with it or not, at least especially for somebody I loved who's really trying to come for me and I get it. But I have like people who like I kind of was like, yo, I can't really talk right now. I told these people this shit to people who like my like very close loved ones type shit. So it was kind of like I realized that them not knowing what's going on or just reassuring them here and there that I'm okay, it's like it hurts them too because they can feel it. That's all.
The distance.
They can feel the distance, they can feel the sadness for me, they can feel the fact that something's going on and they know that they can't do anything to help.
Yeah, I think sometimes for me it gets like that where I I can go quiet with family, and it's only because like I've I feel like I want you to know I'm okay, but at the same time I'm not. I don't want to give you the impression I need to ask you for something, which is my problem. I think.
I'm tired of asking for them for shit
Yeah, I
at
don't
this
want,
point.
and that's why. Yeah, if I don't hit you up, then I feel like it's because I'm trying to like provide. Like I got you. I can handle my own.
Yeah, but I also realize they miss the shit out of us regardless, and they might as well. They rather have us broke or rich. It doesn't really matter.
It's so hard for your parents to call you though too, because
They don't want to come here as much. At least my people don't. They don't. They don't. They don't be wanting to come here, bro. I be inviting
like
them.
they say they miss but do they pop up at the crib? Like, like, are they really like, hey, I made some dinner, you want to pull up? Like, I guess,
I
like, it's
mean, they
up to
want
me
me
to,
to pull up.
yeah, it's up to me to do all that, but it's always, is it selfish to say, why is it up to me sometimes?
It's because I worked
Because
hard.
we both do the same thing where,
It's because I worked hard, and it was just like, yo, I did something that none of my parents did at an early age, and where I'm at now. And I want to, not show it off, but like kind of get your guys' blessing and where it's at. And I guess that's one reason why I don't even want to stay here is because I never really got both of their blessings, like, which was kind of like cool, like it was just unnecessary.
I get you.
Whereas like niggas don't, I always have to reach out to whether it's family,
I
whether
feel
it's
that.
things. I always have to like they'll say yes, but I gotta grab you
I
and
gotta
put
call
you
you
right
and
here.
yeah.
I gotta talk to you. I gotta constantly text you. I gotta do all that shit to make sure it all happens because you won't do even half of that to meet me halfway.
I think where my space comes from,
Shit's crazy.
I think where my space comes from, where it comes to like really like being like very close knit with my family is like growing up. I think with just like working parents where like they're working all the time and they're busy and like you don't you see them and you communicate and obviously you grow up, you go on vacations, all that good stuff. It's not that I had a bad childhood, but also I grew up with just them working all the time, being tired, and then they're living their everyday life of going to work, coming home, going to sleep, like, and it's basic and you're not doing much. I think I grew up with that mentality as well too, where it's just like I noticed you not on the phone often at night, like calling someone or picking up, and you know what I mean. And from now it's like I picked that trait up where it's like I just do my thing and I'm tired as well, just like you. We work every day. We're all adults now, like. But I think I also need to make this change to like really reach out to family because like time is passing and you don't get a lot of moments left. And I've definitely realized that whenever I go over to my
They're
parents'
getting
house.
older.
Yeah, whenever I go over to my parents' house and I see like the way like things have changed in my home, like even my old bedroom, like like gray hairs on on my parents' faces, like it's just
They be doing shit, bro.
yeah, they're out here doing shit. Like, God bless my parents. Like, I love them
Yeah.
dearly. And I think a really good idea that I've thought about for my next birthday is like something I would really love would just be a video of them saying happy birthday. Something that I can cherish and hold forever. So, like, if something, God forbid, ever happens, you always have something to watch, or put on the likes.
Oh, I locked that in college when I dropped Ape Take 2 for the little phone calls, and I got both of them on a voicemail, and it's like an interlude to like the song Problems.
That's dope.
And yeah, they both called me, yo, love you. Just want to hear how you doing. Since you didn't pick up, shit like that. It
If
was
you see in
dope.
this pod, call your parents. You're hearing this real, call your parents.
Yeah, like I
please.
definitely love them, but I just feel like for some reason I'm more distant than I should be and could be, and I feel like it's actually not just me, it's both ways.
Yeah,
I feel like
same.
we can all do and be better and try to incorporate each other in our lives, and especially if you have more money than me or my parents and shit,
Hit
like
me up. I
come
want to chill with you.
yeah, come see me, like, or like if you want me to come see you, like, all right. But my also thing is that my people's, we be having like, it's not that we don't have like shit in common, but it's just like we don't. It's like I already. It's predictable. I don't like. Yes, like being boring and being like successful, and it keeps you out of trouble and shit like that. I'm not trying to get out in trouble or anything, but like niggas do need. Sometimes there's a side of my family that's a little bit like they could be a little bit
Unreasonable to deal with.
not even unreasonable. It's just like I feel like they just don't know what fun is anymore. Like how that, or like just relate to me and connect with me other than
Bro, I'm
what we did
so
in the
happy.
past.
I'm so happy you just said that because I feel like the exact same way where it's like connect with me, relate with me, where it's like for me, for example, like
But not through you though. You feel me?
no, but like what I mean is like for example, me and like my brother, like we love anime. Like we fucking love anime. Anime is amazing. You feel me? You fuck with anime. And my dad doesn't like it. And I'm just like, I don't get why when if you really think about it, we're from your genes. Somehow, somewhere you like it. Like I guess maybe that's weird to say, but like it makes sense. Like we'd have common tendencies and interests, and one and yeah, so I find it weird when like I feel like some things like me and my dad could connect on, or like it'd be cool to put him on, would be like my common interest. Like I like anime or like things I watch because growing up with him, I watched all the things he liked and
Yeah.
enjoyed. So it's like, why can't I put you on? I know parents and children that watch the same shows and they chat and converse and have so much fun. Like, you know what I mean? Just like having conversations about that, or they're making little TikToks about it, doing skits and all that. I'm not saying I want to get that far, but like, it'd be cool to like sit down and like put my dad on a One Piece
Nah,
and
but
he'd fuck
that's
with
not
it.
like. Yeah, that's cool. Like to have like those type of
Yeah, like
commonalities,
a common
but
bond.
if you know that sometimes it's just going to be those situations where you don't like this, he don't like that, and you just got to respect that. But
Of
to
course.
just leave it at there and then just not find another commonality and just like not trying to find something else different, and neither party is making an effort to actually do that, or when you do
Mm-hmm.
they block it because it's out of their comfort zone, or in
Mm-hmm.
the sense, or like out of their like what they're allowed to do. Yeah, and I don't know, like you feel me. So
I get you.
or what would want to do.
Yeah, I think it's more of the want to do for sure. Because now you're
Yeah,
older and you're
like
stuck in your ways, so you don't want to experience those new like little joys and you like the life you live, and
yeah, they created and it's
that's
something that it
definitely
works and I respect it. But
same.
there is room for growth where we can all be integrated more often in each other's lives. That's what I
I do
mean.
agree. There's always time. Make time for the little things for the family for sure, because then you'll remember those in the future and you'll really appreciate it.
I didn't see my mom in over 6 months, and the last time I saw my father, he was on a hospital bed. So it's like, shit is fine. Appreciate your
I haven't seen
family, and
family
like
then.
hit him up and tell him you love him. Actually, I'm gonna do that after the pod. I've been in my own bag, but I realize that every time I go and hit them up and or just go visit them, I see I miss out so much and like
Everybody's
shit they're
growing.
going through, even drama like they don't talk about because they don't want to stress me out and vice versa. But like that all can be avoided if we can all just see each other more often, plan out things like dinners, like lunches, like coming over to cookouts and this and that, and actually committing to it. But I don't know. I don't. I. That's been a battle, like to get holidays going, to get anything
You're gonna
where
have to be the one to
family.
continue those mantles. Isn't
Huh?
like,
You see, like
yeah, I did speak over you there, but
yeah,
it was
like for the
because
third time. But this is I only do it when you
isn't
do it
it?
3 times in a like, and then I'll say something.
I'm sorry, you just gave me something like really interesting on that because I was I got in my head about it, and so I felt the nostalgia, like how you feel, where you said like making the family gatherings, and I was just thinking about how like yeah, someday in the future it's gonna be to the point where we have to be the ones to really put it all together. Isn't that crazy?
But I already been feeling like that since early, where like so like been trying to do all that shit with them as far as cookouts, holidays, like parties, events, and shit like that. But one person's timing, one person's no, this and that. It's just like it's always like something where it's just like these are the same people that gave me the advice that if you really fuck with something, if you really want to do something, make the time for it and you will do it. The same people that like word for word. And it's just like it's mind blowing that I don't really get that. But it's all love, you feel me? Like everybody's stuck in their ways as far as like I got that too, like where it's like, nah, come to my house to see me or and shit like that. Like, nah, you gotta come to me to see me, and it's just like now
That's
I'm
why.
realizing that shit is whack because you're just isolating yourself and from the world and thinking that the only thing that exists is in this fucking box when it's not.
Feel that,
And
man.
that's my piece on family.
Everybody's locked in on their own things.
Everybody's stuck in their certain worlds. Like this world has conditioned us to take us left, right, up and down, but never right to the center. It's always far apart in opposite directions, like Dragon Balls. Shit is fucking crazy.
You guys will hear more from us on the next episode of Dragon Balls D.
Nah, that should
Nah.
be.
But
Shout out to Dragon Balls.
what you thought about this pod?
I don't know, man. I'm
Like,
glad we just
I
came
feel
back
like-
and did it.
I feel like we spoke, bro. You definitely voiced opinions. You gave out some really great that open word. I really did appreciate hearing it. That was cool to hear, bro.
Thanks, man. I don't know. I just feel like there's something that's still missing that we still need to find. There's a missing piece to the pod. There's still pieces missing for the pod, I would say.
People in pieces.
Yeah, we're working when we appreciate those who are, following us along. And we're older now, so we don't really necessarily have to talk about, the sex shit. And I appreciate we didn't even talk about like TV like that either, like that. We did, but didn't. We talked about current shit that's current to us currently, and you would find out,
It'll either sound current or both. Like,
yeah, it was pretty. It's probably gonna be current, and she's probably gonna. All these people are gonna probably have more black niggas, more rappers on their pods, and Adam's gonna have a great time promoting.
that's why as well. We just wanted to say, big shout out to everybody that pulled up to the network party. It was really amazing to see everybody there. You guys were fucking phenomenal.
Sexy. Oh my God, we skipped on something, and you thought you were slick.
What did I skip?
I told you.
Damn, I'm
need
trying to get
do
the
the
clip for
ratings.
us, and you just had to just
You do the ratings, bro.
ratings. I'm not.
Yeah.
Why do you want to rate people, so
Bro,
bad?
because we had great conversations.
We've
If
rated
you
people
wanna-
already on
I
the
want
pod.
to do the best Well, these are like, you feel me? Categories like the fucking Grammys and shit. So like, I want my own Jungle Squad community network where it's like our own shit. Like we like our like. Eventually, I want to have like a festival. Like this is like a beta test to bigger things to come. Like I'm not here. I'm already here. I'm just figuring out the steps to get to there. You feel me? Like I already got the vision. Now I'm trying to just execute. But literally my fault. Reel me back in.
Oh, you wanted to rate. You wanted to do ratings.
The ratings, so there's gonna be best categories. So the one was like who had the best conversation, who had the best like spicy like topics, and obviously, who looked the best type shit. Like you feel me? Like
I don't think
we
these
were going
ratings
to
are-
do.
You want to do them, but I really dislike the idea of rating it. And I hate that you're trying to force it upon me when I openly express my dislike for it because I don't like putting people on a.
Yo,
in a
bro, you
spotlight
want to
like
sound
that.
so political? Like
It's
this
not
is not a
sounding political,
podcast
bro.
where niggas get spicy.
I'm just letting you know, bro. I don't.
Like we're not on the fucking NBC Fox News.
We're
where
not
we
on
gotta
NBC,
talk.
but
So
I'm,
like
I'm
we can
stating
talk.
my voice, bro. What I dislike is I don't want to do
How
it.
was rating those? What's
Well,
wrong
I mean,
with rating those?
for example, I feel like doing
You're
like
afraid to
who's the
let your
funniest,
opinion known
who's
to
the
people.
funniest, who's the most clever.
See, you
who's like
just
those,
want
but
your
I don't
own
want to.
preface questions.
I
You just
I
want to
don't. When
avoid
it
my
comes to
own
looks,
questions.
I don't feel like giving someone ratings on looks. Like,
Why?
I don't feel like doing that.
Why?
Because everyone's a beautiful person, bro, and like
You
we're the
just
best.
you just
We're the
talked
best
about
two looking
Riley Reid. You just
motherfuckers
talked
here.
about Mad Pussy who you wanted to talk
We're the
about,
best
and
two
like
motherfuckers in here, so it's hard
there's so much
competition,
more
bro.
vulgar shit that you done talked about on this pod versus something about as a simple rating. A fucking female sat in the middle at the start of season 2 and rated both of us. What are you talking about? I just
Yeah.
feel like you're being like really in your pampers right now. Grow the fuck
I'm
up
not. I
and
am
rate
by
these
voicing
niggas,
my
bro.
opinion as being not in
No,
Pampers
bro.
and being a grown ass nigga saying I dislike
Nah,
doing
bro.
that. You can't try to deny my
Nah, bro.
invalidate my opinion, bro.
Bro,
What do
you
you
sound
mean?
pussy right now, but it's
I'm like
okay.
I said, I'm down to do it, but just like going
It's
for like
okay.
looks, bro. Why we gotta
I'ma
rate
find.
looks?
I'ma find.
Why we gotta rate
I'ma
looks? Is all I'm
find someone
saying.
else, bro. That's alright. I'll
That's all
do
I'm
it.
saying.
I'ma have a questionnaire asking me the questions, and then I'll do it myself. And I'll be like, "Don't worry, Rad doesn't want to do it because he just feels like you women are that insecure of yourselves. Like
It's
I
not
don't
that.
have
I just don't
insecure.
feel like
Like
we've
I
had.
like." I don't have for the 500th time because this nigga keeps fucking interrupting me. Like I don't have the fucking intellectual security in myself to know that they're not trying to treat me anyway. We have good relationships with these people. So we can talk about other people who we don't fucking know, but we can't talk about the people who we actually care about and give actual constructive criticism, which they all have given to me. Some of them even argued to me about on the pod. But it's fine though.
I mean, like,
Nah, you're good, bro. End the pod, man.
what do you mean,
Say
bro? It's not
bye.
even trying to end the podcast. Because what I was saying is, again, I'm down to do it, but I just said, why do we have to go into looks? And then you're getting
I
spicy
gave
about
you
the whole thing.
3
And then that's when I
different
said I'd be
options.
okay with those, and I named those 3 that you had mentioned.
No, you didn't.
You were
You
saying like
named your
intriguing,
own.
funniest, like what were the 3 that you had said then?
I said best conversation,
That's
most engaging, and then I also
intriguing.
said best looking.
Yeah, and then that was the one that triggered me. I just didn't want to do looks. You took it left. You took it entirely left from there. I'm just saying I just didn't want to do looks. I'm down to do ratings. I just don't want to do looks. That was it. We haven't had crazy amount of star-studded people on this pod. Like to be honest, like not like
See,
that's what I'm
now
saying.
you're undervaluing them because I literally
Everyone's
said
beautiful.
that they were all great. It's all good, bro.
That's being too polite. I'm not saying niggas was butt ugly on this pod.
You're basically saying that, but it's all good.
Sorry, bro. We did good. So you ready to do this?
What?
Let's do our ratings, bro.
Nah, it's all good, man. I don't like that. You see, where you just talked about it like 5 minutes ago. I gotta grab niggas to do what they're supposed to, or it's all good, bro.
What do you mean?
I'm genuinely like I have air trying to come out from like blood boiling type shit. Like
All right, we getting out of here, guys. We love y'all. Thank y'all for listening. You know this was a good pod, bro.
niggas don't smoke anymore.
We get
Like, I'm
spicy.
stressed.
We get spicy when we do it because we love you guys and we know you want to hear the conversations. Please make sure you're liking, subscribing, commenting, listen to the music.
Do they love us?
Say that again.
Do they love us? They don't.
I'd like to hope you guys
They don't
do.
love us. They don't, because they would have been subscribing by now. They would have been sharing. They would have been doing the advertisement. They would have been letting us know what they want.
Guys.
Like, it's all good. We keep doing it anyway.
Yeah, we're here, guys. We love you guys. And if you don't love us, like,
We love you, like we said.
exactly.
Love can go both ways and hit someone else, and
I know.
they can pass it to someone else, like COVID.
And before we leave, I want you to know I love you, bro.
Yeah, I love you too, man.
We out here, guys. See you next week, bro.
Love you.